Alright, good morning everyone. This is Future Christ here, and welcome to another episode of Under Fire. Basically, if you're new to my channel, this is what it is. I basically collect best good stuff on Quicksand using every attachment possible for the weekend, the gun of the, I don't know if it's gun of the week or gun of the episode. Just call it the gun of the episode. But after I get all the clips, I basically backstory all the statistics you could possibly ever want for it. And quick brief side note: this clip I'm strictly using it butt naked, no attachments, just the camo. I thought I give you all the statistics and I give you a brief background and my personal opinion of the weapon. This is my opinion, and not endorsed. You're not supposed to follow it. Just to accept it. You cannot accept it. It all comes up to you. This is just my personal opinion and some thoughts on the weapon. Now, this week's weapon, if you haven't figured it out by now, is the M14 assault rifle. And let's give you the statistics. Country of origin: the United States. Date: 1957. 7.62 by 51mm NATO. Gas operated. Weight: 8.5 pounds. 8 kilograms. Overall length: 44 inches, or 1,120 millimeters. Barrel length: half of the entire gun, or 22 inches, or 559 millimeters. Muzzle velocity: 2,798 feet per second, or 853 meters per second. Cyclic rate, or rounds per minute: 700 to 750 rounds per minute. Speed: 20 round boxed magazine. And from a brief overview, or brief description, the adoption of the 7.62 by 51mm NATO meant that each member of the country had to find or design weapons to fire. For the United States, the choice was the M14, which was essentially a Garand rifle, or an M1 Garand, with a redesigned front and a large 20-round box magazine. M14 also had a fully automatic fire capability, even though it was scarcely practical to fire a 7.62 by 51mm or 308 round at a cyclic rate of 750. However, in action, overshooting issues led to many M14s being modified purely semi-automatic fire. The M14 was phased out in preference of the M16, but the design lived on in the M21 which is still found in some frontline U.S. units. All facts come from the firearms, the book of firearms, the illustrated guide to small onto the video. I am currently using M14 with just the ACOG, no other attachment. And the ACOG is probably my favorite. Probably one of the better sights to use. Now granted, yeah, it looks really goofy, but like with there, you can easily find people because of that great not sniper magnification, and you can easily find them and pick them off with such precision. Now you can do the same thing with the red dot. Red dot offers no magnification, and that for me is a problem because I have another problem. Now with the M14, decide to put ACOG on it, you are going to need to control the trigger finger and make sure you hold down on your aiming stick. Now here, I'm just completely firing because there's 3 people and I don't have enough time to pull my grenade. So I just decided to open up. But if you can use this weapon correctly, use it at long range, it would be your absolute best. Would be your best option ever. If you're close range, just put it a little bit below center mass, quickly pump off 2 rounds, and then just relieve you. If he has final stand, just throw a flashbang out. They're all Black Ops 1 clips, so that ought to work. Now if you're playing Black Ops 2, no problem at all, because there ain't nothing to worry about, because that's no longer it. Now, if he's injured, 1 shot will do no problem. It's a 2-shot kill any distance, except for maybe I want to say close to 40 meters. I'm not statistically accurate, so I'm just but at a longer distance, it's going to take 3 shots to kill. 2 shots to the head would kill by hardcore, then it should be 2 kills maybe? I don't know, I've not really played hardcore this gun. But in Vietnam, this was actually used as a sniper weapon. You would put a actual sniper telescopic on it, and you could just go completely sniper on it. And that's what I kind of was thinking of doing, but just kind of setting up shop. Yeah, this is where another thing with the ACOG definitely comes into its own category of just optics in general. As you can see here, I'm able to quickly wire targets, find where they are, and quickly line them up and spray them down. Now, granted, he was shooting back, but all of this makes complete sense when you use the weapon. Once if you see the person first and you get the first shot on, you're at a better advantage than you were if the other person saw you first. Now, one thing for sure, it's semi-automatic only, so you will definitely need to worry about your trigger signal. Now onto the reflex sight. As you can see here, I have the green dot. I did not fix it up. And this is definitely the better optic. It combines the precision of both the ACOG and the ACOG and the red dot, and just the zoom of it. Now onto the thermal scope. This is more of a camping tool, so if you're a big camper, recommendation, use the thermal scope. That'd be my best guess, because it's vision bulky and you're not going to be able to rush with it. You'll be able to see a lot further, provided they're not running ghosts. Basically, I have nothing else to say than that. The thermal scope, really good. And here I'm using the grip. So that's something I really want to stress. The grip is your most important, by far the most important attachment that you could possibly ever have on the gun. There's so much recoil when you're firing, and I'll see this later in the video. You'll have so much recoil, vertical recoil, just going up, and you start spraying, spamming the trigger finger like this. That was a, what, a 4 or 5 round burst? And that thing stayed on it perfectly. Now if I was to do that with, say, ACOG or something else, or the iron sights, my iron sights would be up above his head maybe. Or, grip, it stays on. It's just one of the attachments that you don't think you need, but when you put it on, it's like, oh my gosh, why have I not used this? This is definitely a rusher's tool. Because when you use the grip, that is one thing your brain does not have to worry about. You don't have to worry about shooting and then aiming lower so you can counteract recoil. All you have to worry about is line it up, squeeze that trigger twice, and drop the target and leave. Now for my first setup, I would recommend Scavenger being your absolute first, and possibly your only thing. That is my sole opinion, because I fire at a high rate, and with a high rate, becomes you use ammunition fast. Now once you fire that round, there's no going back and shoot that round. Once you shoot, you shoot. But as you can see there, it stays on, it's ready, and it's just purely, it's just so awesome. This is, like I said, a rusher's tool. You can run. You still use the iron sights. You really don't need sleight of hand. But with the perks, Scavenger would probably be your best bet. Now, this is one of the better combinations in the reflex with the grip. and you can choose whatever optic you want, but I feel like the reflex is probably one of the most useful and dandy optics, because, like I said earlier, you can have that zoom where you can punch people, and the precision of the red dot AFL, and it doesn't take up that much room. It takes up a lot less room than thermal scope, that's for sure. As you can see there, that grip really saved my butt, and the precision of that. With the reflex and the grip, it's just one of those things where you absolutely need it. This is a match made called heaven. Now we all have that Russian class or that stuff we like to have fun with. This is probably mine. It is amazing. Now, disclaimer, there is a challenge to using it if you play online. I unfortunately do not have online, but with the M14, it is a challenge to use, but once you unlock the grip or a good optic, it is solely amazing. Now, you are firing one round at a time, versus people who are firing 600-700 rounds a minute. That's really gonna hurt you in the long run. But if you fast forward, you can keep up with those guys. And I'm not using a mod controller here. I am solely a no mods whatsoever. Play it straight, play it fun. Just gotta play it by ear. But like right there, I could. If you can't get that first 2 rounds on target, if you can't get those 2 rounds on target, and they are extremely close to you, either expect to knife, de-knife, or somehow quickly transition to your pistol. I don't see it working as much, but it's definitely something that I would give great consideration to. 20 rounds definitely is what the game gives you, but I don't think it's enough, because there are times where I've been in situations where 20 rounds is gone, and I've got my backup, my pistol, or whatever I have in my secondary, and that pretty much is it. I'm pretty much screwed at that point. But with that extended magazine, you have 30 rounds of .308 ammunition. That is something that I never want to take for granted. If you're struggling between, do I choose an optic where I can see people, or an extended magazine where I can have 10 extra rounds in my magazine, or just like half of that number? So if you take the amount that you normally get and then divide that by 2 and add that on, basically take 20 divided by 2, add that number of what you get. You shouldn't have 30 rounds in your magazine. Games program. Sorry, a little bit of a math nerd. But 30 rounds is something that I would never want to take for granted. Here, I reload. I got 20 extra rounds, and I can go back and play these guys. Now, I got really lucky. I got really, really lucky. But with this next clip, there have been times where I had 30 rounds and saved my butt. The less you have to reload, the better. The more you have to reload, the more chance you have to get screwed. Now, this is a short gameplay, because it's like I set the number of kills down, and I was trying to record it so I can get this done. And this is the last main thing I want to make it about safe. This video has been so long ago. Iron sights on this aren't actually that bad. If I rate them, they're probably at least a solid 9, 9.5, maybe 8, maybe still these. They're definitely no 10. But with that grip and that extra 30 rounds, definitely something that I liked. And sorry for the sound of definitely the M14 is definitely something I have not had the pleasure, the privilege of shooting. But if you're going to use the grip and the extended magazine, you probably will. You definitely need to scan, because you get 10 rounds because all of that reserve ammunition is being put into the current magazine. So the scavenger is probably one of your musts here. You don't need sleight of hand actually. Reload time is good. Just don't expect to be getting like if you're going to use the reload, I would recommend if you're gonna use the slower reload, I recommend doing the YY, the double compressed wire triangle, to really get that up. That effectiveness out of the gun. If not, you could use sleight of hand, but I would recommend something probably like steady or something. But that's up to you. I just recommend scavengers, and that'll probably be my first one. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate the M14 as being at least a solid 8.5. It's no perfect, but I'll see you next time.